repeat. 60, back to 5. Yes. Graduates, exit. Graduates, graduating, walking, exit right there. Don't worry about that.
12. 50 and 59.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Thank you, Dr. Peterson, for conducting the symphonic band for our processional. Will everyone please remain standing for our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance? The DSC Jazz Choir, led by Dr. Gene Hickman, will sing our national anthem. Thank you, Dr. Hickman and the Jazz Choir for that wonderful arrangement of our national anthem. And now for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Everyone, please be seated. All righty. Good afternoon, graduates. Welcome to Daytona State College's 58th annual commencement. Allow me to also extend my greetings to your families, friends, and loved ones here to share with you in this most significant occasion. Before we get further into the program, I would like to introduce our platform guests, in particular the members of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees who are here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, our board members are volunteers who devote countless hours of their time to lead Daytona State College and move its mission forward. Graduates, you may not see them very often during your time on campus, but they are strong supporters behind the scenes, setting policy, advocating locally and statewide on behalf of the college and its students, and compelling staff and faculty to always strive for excellence in teaching and learning. Allow me to introduce them to you along with the others in our platform party. I ask that you please hold your applause until all have been recognized. If each of you would please stand as I call your name. I'll start with the front row on my left. Ms. Karen Braley, President, Faculty Senate. Ms. Sophia Rivas, Student Government President. Mr. Dennis Shelley, member of Daytona State College Foundation Board of Directors. Ambassador Stan Escudero, Vice Chair of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mr. Bob Davis, member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mrs. Sarah Doherty, member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mr. Lloyd Freckleton, member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Mrs. Marianne Haas, member of the Daytona State College District Board of Trustees, and Mrs. Betty Holness, member of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees. Also, Ms. Iseline Montgomery, Senior Vice President, Finance. Mr. Roberto Lombardo, Senior Vice President, Information Technology. Dr. Amy Locklear, Provost. Ms. Lorene King, Vice President of Advancement, Executive Director of the College Foundation. Dr. Eric D'Aquino, Vice President, Enrollment Management. Mr. Brian Babb, Executive Vice President and General Counsel. Also like to take a moment to recognize Genesis Robinson, Legislative Aide to Representative Patrick Henry. He left there. And Dr. Linda Bradley, UCF Daytona State Campus. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, 17 years ago, I joined Daytona State College as Director of Admissions and Recruitment. During my experience here, I've witnessed this college's unprecedented growth in programs and services for our students and our communities. It is truly an honor to be able to lead Daytona State as president during such an exciting time, and to be here with you this afternoon as you receive your credentials and move on to your new and challenging opportunities. You see, while this is your day, commencement also marks a special day for more than 1,000 dedicated faculty and staff who make up the heart and soul of your alma mater. On behalf of them, I thank you for giving us more meaning and purpose in our daily work. For those of you in our audience who may not be so familiar with Daytona State College, it's important to understand that we primarily serve the citizens of Volusia and Flagler counties. The core of our mission is to help our students reach new levels of success, to give them the tools they need to realize their potential, explore their interests, and provide them skills needed to enter the area's workforce and enjoy the economic opportunity that is available to them. Anyone with the desire to improve their lives through higher education and workforce training is welcome to enroll. It doesn't matter if you're just out of high school or not sure of your college material. Maybe you need to train for a new or second career. You might be a single parent who hasn't sat in the classroom in years, or a veteran who's just returned home from serving our country overseas. When you walk into our admissions office, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, only if you are willing to make the personal investment to move forward and claim your career. And speaking of investments, this year at Daytona State, you may have seen the beginnings of numerous projects and initiatives the college is launching to advance our mission and benefit our students and community. We've added a certificate program in hospitality beverage science, the first of its kind in Florida. We are working with Volusia County Schools to continue to build dual enrollment programs to help high school students get an early start on their career paths. In the New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater area, we're launching a short-term class in fiberglass fabrication to support a revitalized boat building and manufacturing industry in southern Volusia County. We created an advanced technical certificate in project management, a credential that is highly prized by employers across all industry sectors. Our TV production students are now getting hands-on experience producing live sporting events through the collaboration with WDSC TV and our Falcon Athletics program. At our Advanced Technology College, students in our Associate of Science and Engineering Technology program can now take advantage of an additive manufacturing technology specialization. In the coming year, we will add an Associate of Science in Database Technology, Optician Technology, and Mechatronics to our list of more than 100 programs, all in response to the calls from business and industry partners. Indeed, Daytona State College is in constant evolution, always adapting to serve the current and future demands of our local economies. But that's not all. Our new 84,000 square foot student center, slated for completion for the spring of 2019 semester on the Daytona Beach campus, will become a hub of academic support, including the library and writing center, student clubs, and workforce transition services. It will also include a one-stop resource center for career planning and job placement for students to explore career options, research job opportunities, create resumes, practice interview skills, and learn how to dress for success. The center will serve both students seeking work experiences and businesses offering internships. Plans are also underway for construction of a new education building on our Deltona campus. This new facility will make access to programs such as nursing and other healthcare disciplines, machining, and other workforce training more accessible to students living on the west side of the county. Class of 2018, many of you will start the next leg of your educational journey by pursuing bachelor's or advanced degrees. For others, today marks a day when you claim your new careers, advance with new skills in your present employment, or simply look forward to earning that first paycheck as a college graduate and skilled professional. Whatever pathway you choose from here, rest assured that you have been prepared by the finest faculty anywhere. In fact, let's take a moment to thank them for their hard work, their passion, and their dedication to teaching and learning. I am proud and honored to serve with such a high caliber educators. Ladies and gentlemen in our audience, let me introduce to you the class of 2018. Among them are 49 new inductees into the International Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. PTK members aspire to the hallmarks of leadership, scholarship, fellowship, and community service. 35 students this year were named to the Falcon Engagement Award program based on their academic excellence as well as their contribution to the college and the community. 15 students were inducted into the Daytona State College Hall of Fame, the highest honor that a faculty member can bestow upon a student. Will all the PTK, Falcon Engagement Award, and Hall of Fame Award recipients please stand and be recognized? Also among the class of 2018 are 2,066 who are graduating with honors, including 539 with high honors. Dr. Locklear will tell you more about them later in the program. But for now, will all of our honors and high honor graduates in attendance please stand? Congratulations to you all. Okay, I'd also like to recognize the 211 military veterans who are among the graduating class of 2018. Will those in attendance please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service. I hope that through our Veterans Center we have been able to provide you a positive college experience, and I wish each of you all the best. Please know that this college community has been proud and honored to have served you. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 58 years of commencements, over 100,000 people have earned their degrees and certificates from Daytona State, including this class of 3,412 strong class of 2018. Our graduates are the healthcare workers, police, firefighters who keep our community safe and strong. They are our area's business managers, teachers, engineers, information technology professionals, and entrepreneurs who drive the small businesses that make up 80% of our local economy. Today we celebrate 419 students who are earning their bachelor degrees, bringing to nearly 3,500 the total number of bachelor degrees awarded by Daytona State College since it began offering them in 2006. The college offers 11 bachelor degrees in business, education, nursing, engineering technology, and information technology. Some of them can be completed entirely or at least partially online and are substantially more accessible and affordable than the cost of attending a university. What's more, nearly 90% of our bachelor graduates, if they aren't already working, find full-time employment within 3 months of earning their degree. Ladies and gentlemen, in our audience, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, the bachelor degree recipients we recognize today will earn as much as $1 million over the course of their life than those with only a high school diploma. $1 million. Let's let that sink in for just a moment and consider what opportunities a bachelor's degree from Daytona State College might afford you. Today, we also present to you 1,549 who have completed their first 2 years of their college education through the Associate of Arts University Transfer Program. Most will go on to earn their bachelor degrees either here at Daytona State or at another college or university. Whatever their choice, they will have already saved thousands of dollars on the cost of their four-year education by getting their start right here, close to home at Daytona State. Many will take advantage of our partnership with the University of Central Florida's Direct Connect to UCF program, which affords them smooth transition as juniors into the bachelor degree programs. Today, listen to this number, today we have 208 graduates earning their associate degree or Associate of Science and certificate days before they will receive their high school diploma through Daytona State College's dual enrollment program. Dual enrollment allows high school students to earn their college credits free of charge. The dual enrollment students with us today have a great head start on their college education. Will all the dual enrollment students that are graduating today that are present please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to you and your families for making the most of this program. I encourage all of our high school students and their parents to look into dual enrollment as a means of realizing tremendous savings on the overall cost of a college education. Dual enrollment is truly one of the smartest investments one can make in all of higher education. For all the AA graduates, I say keep the momentum going. Enjoy this day and savor your accomplishments. Follow your dreams forward, knowing that the quality of your Daytona State College education rivals the same education you would have received the first 2 years at any of our state four-year universities. We would love to see you back in the fall. And finally, let's not forget your parents, family, friends, and loved ones who have supported you throughout your college studies. Please join me in thanking them as well. Graduates, each of you is now an honored member of the Daytona State College Alumni Association. So stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing now and then and how we can continue our partnership with you. We hope you will join us in October for our annual homecoming event hosted by the Alumni Association. On behalf of the entire Daytona State College community, it has been a pleasure to serve you, and all the best to you as you set off on your new beginnings. May your futures be filled with success, good health, and happiness. And now, Ambassador Stan Escudero, Vice Chair of Daytona State College District Board of Trustees, will offer you his welcome remarks on behalf of the District Board of Trustees. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you, President Lobasso, and congratulations, graduates. This is a great day for every one of you all over the country these days. People like me are standing up and telling you that. Partly that's tradition, but partly it's true. And I want you all to understand that what you have earned as a result of all the hard work you put in is the opportunity to continue to work harder and earn more, because it isn't over yet. Dr. Lobasso has told you all the great things that the school is doing and has done for you, and I can tell you that it wasn't always like this. I can empathize. I know exactly how all of you are feeling, because 56 years ago I was one of you. Sitting, well, not right there. This building wasn't here then. In those days, Daytona Beach Junior College, as it was called, had just gotten started. In 1962, when I graduated, our graduating class, our whole student body would fit in a tiny little section of this graduating class. School has come a long way since then. There were 3 buildings on the campus, and when it rained, like it is today, they'd put down 4x8 sheets of plywood because there weren't any sidewalks. Hadn't built them yet. And we would walk on the sidewalk, on the plywood, to avoid wading through the ponds on the way to from one building to another. So the school has come a very long way. And you have come a very long way. And you have got a long way to go still, because Dr. Lobasso said, keep up the momentum. Life is a learning process. Life is a process of ongoing education. And none of you should miss any single opportunity to improve yourselves, to improve your educations, to improve your intellectual capacity as you go through life. Whether you continue on in formal education and go on to graduate degrees and a career in academia, or whether you go out and you work and you struggle, and some of you will become CEOs of companies, others of you may not, but all of you will have an ongoing opportunity to learn about your country, about your world, about yourselves. Some of you may say, well, look, I can't make it to the top. It's hard. Damn right it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everybody'd be at the top. There wouldn't be any workers. Listen, neither one of my parents graduated from high school. Neither did my stepfather. I went to school because I was never going to be anybody's scholarship athlete. I went to school because I wanted to better myself, and I went to school by working in the summer and working odd jobs after school. When I went up, after I graduated from BBJC, I went up to the University of Florida, and I worked up there sometimes for the university. I'd go out on weekends and pick up empty Coke bottles alongside the road. In those days, Coke came in glass, and you could turn in the empty bottles for 2 cents apiece, and on a good weekend, I'd make 20 bucks. Big money in those days. I'm very old. Big money in those days, 20 bucks. And I continued working hard. I kept my nose to the grindstone. I studied hard. When I left college, I took the exams for the Foreign Service of the United States. I went into the Foreign Service and had another opportunity to work hard and keep my nose to the grindstone. I started out dirt poor, and I'm 4 times an ambassador of the United States. Now, I say that not to say I'm good. I say it because every one of you can do the same thing I did. I'm no better than any of you. You can all work hard. You can all achieve. You can all do whatever you want to do because you live in a country which is set up to make that possible. People talk about the 1% controlling most of the wealth. Well, they do. But what they don't tell you is that 1% isn't the same 1% all the time. There are always new people breaking into the top because they've worked their way up, and there are people who are in the top who don't make the right decisions and fall out. You can get to the top if you want to, if you're willing to work hard, if you have a little bit of luck, if you continue your education. And I want to hear, if I live long enough, that a number of you have done exactly that. So I've got a couple of things that I'd like to, advise you about. One of them is very simple. I advised the last class about this too. It's called compound interest. Now, some of you, of course, know what compound interest is, and you know how to calculate it. Others of you have a vague idea of what it is. Let me tell you. You all know who Ben Franklin was. He died in 1790, having discovered electricity, been our ambassador to France, having contributed to the revolution and so forth. And in his will, he left $2,000 to the cities of Philadelphia and Boston, his favorite cities in those days. They hadn't filled in the swamp that was Washington, D.C. In fact, there are people who maintain they haven't filled it in yet, but that's a whole different speech. There was a catch, though, to his bequest. He said, you can have this $2,000, but you can't have it for 200 years, and during that time, it's going to earn interest. So in the year 1990, his bequest came due. And the two cities took that $2,000 and discovered that it had become $6.5 million due to the miracle of compound interest. Now you're all sitting there and you're saying, yeah, good idea. Now tell me how I'm going to live 200 years. Well, you're not, unless there are some real advances in science. But you're looking forward to maybe 45, 50 years of productive work. And if you take the salaries that you make, and you set aside 5% of the gross, before taxes, before anything else, 5% of the gross, pretend you made 95% of what you actually make, you take that 5% and you put it in an interest-bearing account, and you leave it there. By the time you do retire, you're going to be a whole lot better off. A whole lot better off. I have 2 sons. They're 40 and almost 45. I gave them exactly this same advice when they were just starting out. Do you think they paid any attention to me? Hell no. But if they had, they'd be a whole lot better off right now, and much better off when they get to the point of retiring. And those of you who listen to me now will do exactly this, will have exactly the same experience. Savings matters. Frugality matters. Planning ahead matters. You're going out into the world, and it's a world that doesn't owe you a damn thing. It will expect you to work hard to achieve everything you get. All the stuff that you might have been told about how the government will take care of you is a load of crap. You will take care of yourself. You will have responsibility for your families. And if you work hard in this country and you study and you're diligent, you will succeed. You'll be able to do that very well. Sometimes you'll go to a particular company or maybe another school, and they will tell you, well, this is the way you should think about this, or this is the way you should think about that. Don't do that. That's a trap. They may be right when they tell you how to think, but they may be wrong. You might get into a discussion with someone about some particular subject, and that person will say, well, studies have shown. Great. Maybe the studies do show that, but don't take his word for it. Look up the studies. And when you look up the study, find out who paid for the study. You think these guys do studies for free? It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And if you want to understand what's going on around you, go to the source. Don't pick up something just on the surface and think you know what's going on, because you won't. You will know what other people want you to go on to think is going on. And you will, to some extent, be their tools. Not smart. You want to make your own decisions about what's happening based on your own understanding, which you gain yourselves. This kind of understanding of what's going on around you will stand you in very good stead the farther you go down the road. Let me give you an example, a kind of a parable example. This particular parable is a Russian parable. I spent 18 years in the former Soviet Union and grew to appreciate some of their ideas about some things, not communism, not socialism, but some other things. This particular parable takes place in the middle of Russian winter, which is a really, really tough time. I mean, it's cold beyond measure in a Russian winter. And this peasant was walking along with a cow in front of him, heading toward the barn, and he was tapping the cow on the back with a stick, prodding it to go down the pathway as he was tromping through the snow. And as he was walking along, the cow, which was fairly well fed, dropped a hot, steaming piece of evidence of how very well fed it was right there in the path. And the peasant stopped to avoid stepping in the evidence, and he glanced down at it, and then he looked over at the side, and there in the snow, almost dead, was a songbird. For some reason, it had not gone south with the other birds. There it was, lying in the snow, half dead, and the peasant thought, poor little bird. I'd like to help it, but I'm a poor man. I can't feed the bird. Maybe I can help it just a little bit. He picked up the bird, and he stuffed it in that hot, steaming cow pie to make it warm, and then he tapped his cow on the butt, and he and the cow wandered off down the road toward the barn and out of this story. And now we turn to the bird. Well, the bird was almost frozen to death, but all of a sudden it found itself in a warm, moist environment. And it began to feel better. It began to feel pretty good. And it felt so good it started to sing. It was a songbird after all. And as it sat there and it warbled and it sang, it attracted the attention of a nearby hungry fox, who wondered what in hell a bird was doing in the middle of Russian winter singing. So he trotted over to see what was going on, and he saw the bird sitting there in the cow pie singing, reached over, pulled the bird out, and ate it. And that's the end of the parable, but like most Russian stories, it has more than one moral. One, the guy who gets you into the crap isn't necessarily your enemy. Two, the one who pulls you out isn't necessarily your friend. And three, when you're in it up to your neck, don't sing. All right? Keep that in mind. Things are often not what they seem to be, and if you have gone to the source, if you have figured out what's going on around you, you will recognize what's happening. And you'll avoid that cow pie, or if you're in it, you'll at least know not to sing. There's a great life awaiting you guys. You've achieved a lot. You'll find that no matter how hard you work, there's always somebody who's going to expect more from you. In fact, I even worked for a guy once in the State Department who had a sign on his desk that said, if every day you work harder and harder and achieve more and more, sooner or later someone will come around expecting you to work harder and achieve more. And he was right. I worked harder to achieve more, and he said to me, you aren't working hard enough. Do more. You're going to encounter the same kind of thing. And when you do, I want you to be able to reach down inside yourselves, right to the core of your being, and I want you to say, I can do this thing because I worked hard, because I can continue to work hard, because I believe in myself, I believe in my country, I believe in the education that I got at Daytona State and at other schools. I know that my future can be as bright as I want it to be, and I'm going to get out there and make it that way. So congratulations. Get out there and get started.
Thank you, Ambassador Escudero, and all the trustees for your tireless work on behalf of Daytona State College. And now, Ms. Karen Braley, Faculty Senate President, brings greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Thank you, Dr. Lobasso. Good afternoon, platform guests, students, faculty, family, and graduates. It's an honor to address the class of 2018 on graduation day. Graduation is a word that is associated with many emotions: excitement about celebrations and the future ahead. Graduation comes with a feeling of grandeur. The caps and gowns are splendid and the ceremony is almost regal. However, the teacher in me must ask you to celebrate wisely and to thank the people in your life that made this possible. Another feeling is nervousness about changes in your life. Nervous because what will you do without any more 8 a.m. classes? To be serious, some trepidation is normal. We've all experienced it. You were probably anxious the first day you walked into class, and now you're here celebrating your degree. Finally, accomplishment and pride. One of the best feelings associated with graduation is the feeling of accomplishing a life goal, completing one of life's many journeys. This is the feeling I want to address in a little more depth. Today is not the only time in your life you should feel this inner sense of accomplishment. This is something that you should strive for again and again in life. How? You should continue to set goals for yourself and work towards realizing your next dream. Just like your road to graduation, your next adventure will have high and low points. Use the skills you learned on this journey to remain on task. Hard work, adaptability, and perseverance are part of the student experience. These are traits that will be valuable to you in all aspects of your life. Now, I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to think about your next goal in life. What is it that you want to do next? Perhaps you want to further your education, start a business, or get a job in your field. Whatever your journey in life, start mapping your course for the road ahead. Think about what tools you need, the people you want on your team, and move ahead into your future. As you continue forward, embrace life, cultivate knowledge, practice kindness, and always dream big. I want to conclude my speech again by offering my congratulations to the Daytona State College class of 2018. Today, you officially become Falcon alumni.
Thank you, Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. She has served our students this year as student government president and looks forward to walking across the stage with you in a little while to receive her Associate of Arts degree. She's been a great advocate on behalf of students. She's been a regular at our Board of Trustees meetings each month and has traveled to Tallahassee to voice student concerns to the state legislature. It is my pleasure to invite SGA President Sophia Rivas to the podium to say a few words on behalf of students.
Good afternoon, family, friends, distinguished guests, and of course to my fellow graduates. It is my honor to be standing here today as your student government president. At this special occasion, you will soon be walking across the stage to be recognized for all of your hard work and dedication. This ceremony stands for much more than just a completion status. It is an honorable and once-in-a-lifetime experience that represents an important milestone toward your dreams of a brighter future. As a student myself, I can just imagine the time, the ambition, and the sacrifices you have all made in order to get to this moment of your life. You chose to surpass your limitations, your doubts, and even fears, then to reach to the sky and to pursue higher education here at Daytona State College. With that said, you did not make it here alone. With your supporters here tonight and from afar, I hope you all realize that they had faith in you and all of your educational goals. For some, you may have even inspired them to follow your footsteps into what they thought was unachievable. I and those around you tonight could not be more proud of your resilience and your aspirations. Here at this great institution that is Daytona State College, it has given us a pathway to amazing opportunities and to embark on a new journey that lies ahead of us all. During my tenure, I have met with numerous of you and heard your stories and became fully aware that DSC has given us an equal opportunity to gain knowledge and expertise, no matter your sex, your gender, your race, your religion, or even your age. It is your willingness and your ability to strive for greatness that makes you a Daytona State Falcon. We all as Falcons fly high. With the assistance and ongoing support of incredible professors, coaches, faculty, and staff, students have always come first in their minds. We must thank them for their service to this college as well. I am certain with each and every single one of you, you will have bright futures ahead of you no matter what career field you have proudly chosen. Our graduating class of 2018 is filled with intelligent minds, creative artists, strong athletes, passionate leaders, and so much more. And it is clear that we will make our community, this nation, and a world a much better place. This commencement brings you just one more step closer to that reaching of your dreams. Maintain that hope and that confidence and fearless pursuit as you continue to live your lives and learn the kind of individual that you are and will become. Don't be afraid to dream big, but of course, keep in mind in the dreams that only work when you do. Achieving excellence and success is based on following your heart and intuition as you find your true purpose in life. As the great Winston Churchill once said, success is not fatal. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Congratulations, class of 2018. It has been an amazing year working with all of you and making new friends. And I wish you all the best on your future endeavors. So always remember, it is always a great day to be a Falcon. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia, for those wonderful words of encouragement, and we look forward to hearing about your future endeavors. At this time, I will ask our stage guests to prepare for the presentation of candidates. Ambassador Escudero, will you join me at the lower stage? I'm going to ask the graduates for one last favor, that you all, once you receive your diplomas, go back to your seats. Remember, all of your classmates worked as hard as you did, so show them the respect to come back to the seat so you can be part of the final part of the commencement, which makes it official when I can give you the authority to move your tassels. So please, out of respect for your classmates, to return back to your seats and finish the program. Okay, platform guests, thank you.
Candidates, now it's your time. Before we get started, I would like to make a few special requests. First, we ask that the audience please refrain from the use of air horns or other noise-making devices. I know it's difficult to contain your excitement during this wonderful occasion, but please allow everyone to hear the names of the graduates as they are announced. I also ask that you follow the directions of the faculty marshals and participate in the entire ceremony. Thank you. Dr. Labasso, the candidates with us today have all met standards and qualifications for graduation according to the Florida State Board of Education and the Daytona State College faculty. The students in gold stoles have earned a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. The students in white stoles have earned a grade point average of 3.2 to 3.79. The students wearing green and gold cords in the Bachelors of Applied Science in Supervision and Management program are members of Sigma Beta Delta, the International Honor Society for Business, Management, and Administration. The students wearing purple cords in the Bachelors of Education program are members of Kappa Delta Pi Honors Society. The students wearing blue and gold cords are members of the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society for students enrolled in two-year programs. The students wearing gold medallions are graduates of the Honors College. Students wearing purple cords have completed the Quanta program. Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Nursing program please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Timothy Hudman. Heather Norman. Ireneo Garcia. Elizabeth Ecloak. Trinicia Harmon. Cassandra Warner. Christina Marie Lubor. Lorleen Swetlowski. Angela Bailey. Sophia Costa. LaRonda McGee. O'Keefe Kelly D'Elia. Denise Barlow. Mary Grace Remigio. Anna Burgos. Brittany Alexandria Candidate. Brittany Nicole Barnett. Sarah Davis. Nicholas Paul Oceano. Latoya Griffin. Shayna McLeod.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Education please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Mickey Sutmiller Jean Lewis. Marcella Tombley. Kellyanne Hammerdorfer. Emily Jane Linton. Megan Buck. Talia Kelly. Emily Lane Budzellick. Ashley Sullivan. Wendy Cook. Tara Coate. Leanne Larkin. Stephanie Caputo. Stephanie Smiley. Portia Morrow. Alyssa Gibbs. Rachel Potter. Lori Weedo. Erin Nicole Brown. Jamie Grover. Mackenzie Weir. Cody Anderson. Patricia Frasco. Kevin Hand. Krista Swinton. Joseph McKenzie. Caitlin Parker. Katina Hurst. Raven Black. Christopher Collier. Allison Sensabaugh. Kirsten Doki. Katie Hazel. Courtney Norberg. Christopher Russo. James Franklin. Amanda Ferrari. Haley C. Mallory Smith. Kristen Gafarian. Erin Martinez. Sharon Nazario.
Will the candidates for the Bachelors of Science in Engineering Technology and Information Technology please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Kaylin McCann. Charles Wallace. Evan Erickson. Ben Owen Koenig. Johnson Olaiton. Roland Garner. Aaron Riva. Daniel Willis. Arash Ramazani. James Parton. Tracy Parrish. Milton Nathan Wines. George Fix. Ryan Philibin. Kristen O'Brien. Jewel Shaw. Eric East. Thomas Shearer. Michael Ann Benio.
Will the Bachelor of Applied Science in Supervision and Management candidates please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Olivia Thomas. Anika Elizabeth Thomas. Stacy Robinson. Ruthie Whalen. Nalubega Gibson. Caleb Douglas. Morgan Lawrence. Jamie Lynn Fay. Holly Ruffalo. Brittany Boeycourt. Dalila Roig. Zena Pruna Franklin. Juliana Pires. Krista Hurd. Kaylee Cook. Dylan Reyes. Daniela Cortruta Platon. Richard Anderson. Carla Ann Haas. Lacey Biggers. Rosanna Bartolotta. Flor Esquivel. Symphony Mayo. Wanda Aaron. Rainisha Smith. Michael Davis. Ashley Nicole Burns. Amber Stanley. Valerie Shoup. Morgan Brianna Rainey. Jessica Dunbar. Trisha Arnold. Emily Cambron. Suhair Aljundi. Marissa Lovera. Monique Aniska McLeod. Stephen Lee. Joshua Bauman. Allison Mitchell. Joyce Haynes. Kathleen Curley. Rachel Massey. Donna Delano. Paige Emling. Colleen McGrory. Stephanie Russo. Vicki Kogan. Ulyssa Boyd. David Hurtubise. Lisa Gant. Lindsay Hindeloff. Douglas Kameh. Sarah Swayze. Fidencio Ayala. Tania Bailey. Sharona Bohack. Felisa Candidate. Kelly Simmons. Crystal Jimenez. Matilda Stack. Brenda Bayer. Joshua Lazoin. Kevin Friedman. Gabriela Hermosa. Drake Seville. Michael Seville. Irene Vergara. Jennifer Engel. Peter Rosario. Nicole Glasnak. Roxana Buchanan. April Brown. Richard Williamson. James Farrell. Linda Walker. Bonnie Brown. Kimberly Schaller. Rachel Exiferis. Lauren Liptak. Adele Ford. Gabriel Shirkawi. Christian Acosta. Peyton Davis. Julian Bembry. Logan Malmberg. Mary Bays. Cheryl Robertson. Jerry Marie Thayer. Amber Evans. Sarah Cheslick. Alicia Dove. Angela Leary. Darren Massey. Kristen Fries. Sherry. Brittany Petty. Alexis Knowles. Nicole Rodriguez. Melissa Farrar. Latwa Owens. Jamie Douglas. Ciara Pena. Nicole Genus. Ashley Conti. Katie Harris. Robert J. Brown. Ebony Prince Mack. Alyssa Johnson. Stephen McLean. Jarrett Harvey. Robert Kennick. Dusty Kramer. Stephen Olson. Ives Morin. Bruce Lingenfelter. Dawn Williams. Leonard Wallery. Christy Garrett. Moya Moody. Deborah Desaya. Ashley Lane. Grant Meering. Talicia Campbell. Daniel Bain. Cameron Holly. William Thompson. Christina Leddick. Caitlin Comer. Roger Bencomo.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees?
Jared Rexroad. Sofia Carolina Rivas. Adelaide K. Badamisi. Kelly Klein. Megan Costa. Stacy Rosenstein. Erica Treadway. Mariah Thacker. Rachel Griffo. Bella Jean Baptiste. Imani Desenor. Sydney Baker. Brennan Hilben. Kenzie Whitting. Ashley Leahy. Mia Herda. Zachary Maddox. Kayla Calandrea. Megan Lake. Elizabeth Recker. Jamie Sanford. Bailey Barker. Erin Dorothy San Antonio. Laura Applegren. Dylan Roberts. Amaya Gaddis. Olga Sinelnik. Hannah Rademacher. Angela DeZigo. Alexandria Suttles. Amanda Suttles. Syria Kanya. Kayla Hartman. Lainey Grant. Angelique Ramirez. Amber Usher. Taylor Helm. Christina Leonetti. Christina Bueller. Sean Marie O'Brien. Haley Glowiak. Alicia Heath. Carolina Avelar. Ashley Davis. Isabel Vigil. Aiden Craig. Isabella Roman Sikor. Elijah Wheeler. Colton Weaver. Marissa Flores. Riley Stoker. Michelle Lynn. Rachel Vitello. Kyle Falsey. Gabrielle DeRusso. Melissa Ann Potter. Megan Vitale. Crystal Cazella. Fakira Diljan. Alexis Vandemark. Ashton Craig. Augusta Thomas. Tom Plessers. John Ridgway. Juan Diego Ramirez. Rosangela Ramirez Martinez. Simon Noor. Molly Michelle McPherson. Catherine Johnson. Philip Lee. Jeremiah Bartolome. Jessica Sweet. Vanessa Jaimes. Sarah Palelis. Chloe Cuvion. Brianna Sirk. Sydney Carter. Sydney Adams. Michelle Valadares. Melissa Diaz. Kaylee Rose Baker. Kyra Gill. Sarah Abraham. Sydney Mead. Olivia Marie Bellissimo. Julianne Craig. Nathaniel Falk. Kevin Butler. Jackson Roberts. Jeffrey Ferguson. Lauren Dahl. Michaela Blicker. Misty Duncan. Tonya Montesamo. Chase Campbell. Ayana Lynch. Braylon McCall. Caitlin Clark. Abigail Churko. Jalen Valadares. Agata Bruzon. Dana Patel. Claudia Berthoin. Catherine Ramey. Edward Torres. Andrew Neal. Christian Funk. Jacqueline Rosado. Kenneth Brown Jr. Sarah Wilson. Melissa Metters. Julia Osterhout. Nikaya Paisley. Julia Deo. Catherine Rybolt. Fallon Shepard. O'Leah Wilson. Shaylin Todd. Cheyenne Chilton. Serena Elizabeth Grace Rafferty. Reagan Creamer. Amber Oosterman. Samantha Pearsall. Kayla Altenreither. Leah Mahoney. Amanda Santiago. Kiana Carter. Andrew Brunner. Sarah Lopez. Sophie Klodzinski. Angel Curry. Ashley Krupa. Hayden Scharf. Zoe Metz. Michael Gouet. Peter Ferrantino. Abigail Link. Michaela Cole.
No. Wait, your name.
Carolyn Nolf. Olivia Reynolds. Kelly Perkins. Brittany Beard. Sarai Duque. Krista Lahane. Rebecca Tedder. Kennedy Gill. Lillian Cruz. Caitlin Correa. Jarmalyn Dominguez. Alfred Campbell. Hannah Bass. Lexia Garay. Miranda Bruce. Alicia Cole. Rachel Monette. Christina Reese. Karina Huerta. Victoria Roman Secor. Maya Chu. Alasia Kiera Harris. Kelsey Werner. Justin Spanos. Savannah Proctor. Maggie Krentz. Chelsea Andrews. Michaela Deloach. Shane Rich. Omar Cosme. Elizabeth Rivera. Deborah Dement. Adriana DeSantoli. Sean Reisman. Justin Vega. Mishka Bailey. Jake Fulham. Kellyanne Craggs. Amberlyn Rodriguez. Maya Carr. Valentina Catanella. Justin Pinero. Grace Fuller. Dakota Figueroa. Caitlin Figueroa. Nicole Parker. Hannah Antrobus. Nina Oberg. Brandy Tamlin. Christine Ellery. Alexis Flynn. Quan Van. Courtney Sawyer. Haley Godfrey. Nicholas DiBiase. Ashley Dawson. Gregory McMail. Elise Hinman. Andrea Febres. Mason Allison. Christina Carton. Naya Moore. Taisha Lawrence. George Ramos. Ruth Madrano. Kathleen Dosh. Joseph Gilman. Jack Taylor. Jackson Corson. Drew Mojica. Juan Diaz. Melissa Ingram. Amy Fonda. Samantha Probst. Kayla Haynes. Ryan Shank. Mackenzie Warrenberger. Shalonda Haynes. Andrea Vargas. Alexandra Austin. Marsha Busby. Kelly Jo Frederick. Kalina Santiago. Logan Smith. Madison Bronis. Mariam Alunis. Alyssa Crawford. Destiny Arvinger. Kushana Scott. Chow True. Dean Nappy. O'Dragan Smith. Raven Scholl. Quentin Costa. Caitlin Montgomery. Lynn Maria Fe de la Cruz Ponte. Vernon Alfredo Harris. Angie Castillo. Peyton Ford. Richard Savage. David Edwards. Nicholas McDonald. Matthew King. Luke Kathman. Melinda Todd. Bethany Driggers. Camus Jr. DeFord Jr. Diamond Rusakos. Nicole Pignataro. Allie Williams. Rebecca Fife. Andrea Roan. Armando Merrick. Alan Osmer. Cole Spitzer. Michelle Conway. Kaylee Sawyer. Tiffany De La Prida. Deborah Chantel Davenport. Margaret Kelly. Jillian Shepard. Jeffrey Gall. Cassandra Wozlinski. Jan Stoll. William Caratini. Barbara Eugene. Kayla Tankersley. Hazel Virtue Bennett. Mark Lindsay. Ibrahim Mansour. Marguerite Blake. Kai Eckert. Samuel Rowan. Callista Wood. Daniel Conti. Imani Indira Severin. Brandy Shipman. Myra Khan. Jeffrey Miga. Justin Pensalon. Joshua Acosta. Rain Marty. Juliana Cruz. Jordan Bride. Tia Putney. Hannah Williams. Michelle Adoga. Seth Frierson. Dwight West. Kayla Phillips. Joseph Morris. Skylar Bolton. Christopher Laney. Travis Steele. Nancy Raymond. Tizaria Johnson. April Kozluk. Matthew Guevara. Sterling Mock. Amanda Berry. Kimmy Smith. China Artist. Janelise Morales. Claudia Joyner. Raina O'Hara. Hannah Vu Bennett. Carlos De Leon. Kent Limbing. Iris Perez. Tansy Odubobi. Nodellen Belfon. Kimon Long. Barbara Burnett. Angela Patel. Stephen Andrews. Joseph Mantle. Kaya Carroll. Maggie Albergo. Brittany Nacarado. Genevieve Lima. Akeem Carr. Enrique Rosario. Michaela Moore. Donovan Morrell. Uppenauer? Hannah Uppenauer. Ritha Munir. Matthew Bingham. Faith Hall. Kimberly Griffiths. Hannah Jean Louise. Felicia Adams. Kenshana Jackson. Serenity Jackson. Sean Surowitz. Noble Masters. Shanice Williams. Asia Howell. Jennifer Hankey. Katie Zinzi. Jane Elizabeth Madison Taylor. Antonio Gasparini. Sandra Hernandez Vieira. Wilhelmina Anderson. Paul Calandria, Jr. Joseph Richard. Sean Doggett. Macrina Crone. Santiago Cruz. Brett Castro. Bernice Yvonne Ippolito. Alexis Orovets. Ryan Thompson. Skylar Risley. Lori Bender. Alyssa Bender. James LePere Cutts. Victor Asensio. Amanda Provenzano. Brianna Estevez. Daniel Emerald. Naomi Bueller. Shelley Mall. Sedacia Stalling. Kristen Martinez. Shelby Hauk. Douglas Braun. Amanda Gonzalez. Jamie Ellis. Estefania Mateo Rivera. Tyler Dunn. Gamaliel Arroyo. Lafayette Albury. Amber Simmons. Karina Leichel. Celeste Lugo. Marquisia Ann Clark. Juana Martinez. Carlos Martinez. Laura Lynn Leffler. Ashley Barker. Miranda Moten. Shantia Lawson. Cody Goodwin. Dominic Marco. Chrisman Leonard. Ashley Lavette Ruiz. Taylor Reifsnyder. Alexa Zanfordino. Rachel Gullo. Aletha Smith. Taylor Booth. Demetria Leonard. Joel Vasquez. Victoria Rodriguez. Cody Paredo. William McGann. Kelly Maxwell. Ariana Tillis. Emily Peterson. Scott Ryan. Courtney Ryan. Rashard Pringle. Timothy Jury. Keshonda Brown. Robert Gosey. Kelly Velez. Kendra Crow. Cara Batista. Johanna Castellanos. Amber DeForest. Alana Turner. Kimberly McElfresh. Lindsay Diaz. Terrelyn Simmons. Devin McCarty. Willie Ware. Melitza Lugo. Chantel Anania. Jordan Bogdan. Austin Carter. Catherine Norman. Tanaya Cerise Maddox. Christine Gallery. Benjamin Justice. Nicholas Sturley. Juvena Gonzalez. Ashley Hoover. Erica Bosco. Jessica Hartman. Kevin Kulik. Bradley Kulik. Amanda Jones. Desiree Ramirez. Jessica Miller. Michael Levin. Victoria Summers. Laura Murphy. Isaiah Lugo. Kiera Roberson. Kenesha Bennett. Lexus Hale. Bianca Lintz. Rachel Pagan. Brian Endum. Austin McKinney. Kayla Knighton. Jensen Holland. Caitlin Nelson. Taj Roper. Kristen Kaufman. Hope Montanez. Angel Morales. Sean Valdez. Trevor Green. Paul Miller. Kayla Hardy. Kaylee Pignato. Stephanie Jackson. Jason Paizel. Rachel Lillevoix. Kimberly Hall. Joseph Whitlock. Michael Daig. Ethan Burke. Rachel Macchio. Candace Hayes. Brianna Navarro. Courtney Skeldon. Lorenzo Harris. Joshua Huggins. Jacob McDonald. Amanda Kling. Melissa Chambers. Mia Gomez. Jimra Santis. William Smith. Victoria Contois. Mohammed Islam. Courtney Sheets. Jada Shockley. Logan Stover. Amaya Wilson. Zachary Williams. Victoria Eichhorn. Natalie Feltner. Marisa Gilchrist. Samantha Beckett. Savannah Cox. Casey Curry. Brianna Piper. Maria Lega. Landon Hawes. Elizabeth Taminga. Corey Kozlowski. Cheyenne Karakosian. Ayana Johnson. Tabria Turner. Jamirical Cooks. Sandra Haynes. Vanessa Carabas. Danielle Sanservino. Haley Eubanks. Kirsten Crouch. Evelyn Carter. Antonia Takara May. Brittany Dallas. Tabitha Jackson. Tamara Postel. Zaria Gentle. Lene Swaggerty. Rochelle Gilbert Gigliotti. Amanda Gilbert Gigliotti. Reginald Englad. Dari Root. Melissa Bryant. Sydney Stanley. Nicholas Antanasowski. Monique Tupin. Dina Duget. Benin Melton. Yolasia Jones Richardson. Thomas Woods. Charlotte Grant. Catherine Orfinger. Skylar Conklin. Shakia Young. Manisha Hickson. Alexia Green. Shania Collier. Keisha Lockett. Ben Batal. Diamond McIntosh. Allison Russo. Christina Perea. Shauna Cantor. Woodland Metellus. Akila Lynch. Alvante Pearson. Imani Alexis. Jesslyn Santiago. Brittany Linton. Delicia Linton. Annette Eastman. Stephanie Gonzalez. Andrew Bryant. Kathleen Sandberg. Holly Price. Austin Woodleaf. Courtney Michaela Essex. Austin Lebo. Rebecca Martin. Ashley Adair. Joe Farouk. John Martinez Torres. Lakira Slater. Christopher Bonilla. Damian Jeffrey. Shanicia Thomas. Azaria Lanier. Carolyn Arnaudo. Melissa Ramirez. Garrett Crawford. Ryan Vilverde. Francine Huang. Oliventiana Jean. Emily Silvera. Kimberly Berman. Mackenzie Teresa K. Anderson. Carrie Olin. Lorenz Marcella Smith. Susan Linnington. Arkia Denton. Jasmine Smith. Christopher Rosa. Leah Duncan. Trinity Berry. Cassandra Dudone. Sambina Galati. Dominique Durant. Patricia Sanders. Tasha Darley Cesar. Coral Overholzer. Aaron Bell. Michael Maldonado. Taylor Mackey. Jordan Hurley. Lorenzo Tillman.
Okay. I'll wait for the last few to get back to their seats. All right. The moment you all have been waiting for. Will the 2018 candidates for graduation please stand? By the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I hereby confer upon you your degrees with all the rights and privileges pertaining to them. You may move your tassel from the right to the left in recognition of your achievement of graduation. A heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Will the audience please stand and remain standing in place while the platform guests, faculty, and graduates recess? You may exit the building from the stairs on either side of the building. Good afternoon, and have a safe evening, and it's always a great day to be a Falcon. Thank you.